Talk
with
Mia
and Lonnie. My week has been good, busy. I've noticed, I read an article recently from the Bangkok Post. Well, actually, I think BBC reposted Bangkok Post. Yeah.
on this particular news.
Yes, on this
Wow.
particular story, because it was about a young woman. She died from having plastic surgery.
Oh yes. I have heard about it. That's been really big on the Thai television as well. And that's unfortunate what happened to her.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people come here to get plastic surgery because it's cheap. They call it medical holiday.
Medical
And
holiday, yeah.
and then also, I think among Thai culture, it just seems like it's really important for women to look young and beautiful. And the article was talking about how this woman was considered a pretty. So she worked as a person who presented various products.
Right. So let's tell our listeners a bit about what pretty is. Pretty is English word pretty, right? Pretty, beautiful. And this has become the particular career for young and beautiful women. For example, like motor show. There's a big motor show in Bangkok. And yes, people come from all over Thailand to see the new cars and the pretty girl. So the company hired a girl who just represent the car, like say like Honda, who hire maybe 5 or 10 girls. But they're just not standing next to the car and be pretty though. They have to be trained to understand, to be able to answer the questions like what type of engine this is and what is the good benefit of this car. And they are really pretty. That's the name. They get paid. They get paid a lot.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
It depends. There's different level of pretty. The
Right.
pretty that's just beauty. Sometimes they don't get paid as well as pretty and intelligent because you have to be self-confident to speaking among all these news reporter, and you have to be able to hold up yourself, and they make good money. But that's what I heard. The top earner,
Yeah.
it's that much. But if you have a pretty in let's say in Chiang Mai, for example, they probably would not make that much, even though
Right.
maybe they've been more beautiful.
Right.
So yeah, I heard about these girls on the news and she died, right?
Yeah, so she died because the person who was practicing or who was pretending to be a doctor wasn't a doctor. I
Right.
guess he had watched somebody do the procedure and then he felt comfortable doing it himself. And he was removing or injecting something into her hips or her buttocks
Oh,
because she wanted to
okay.
have more shape.
She need more curves, right? I heard that she need more hips because she just get her breast, her boob jobs.
Oh yeah, right. She had the
Right. Oh,
so
so this guy not really a doctor. He was a clone. Probably have observed a few surgeries and offer a cheaper solution for a
yeah.
girl who want to be more pretty or even a lady boy.
Yeah, you were talking about that. How well that's also very popular. Ladyboys getting the surgery, getting various plastic surgery too,
Right,
right?
yeah. And I read about this news and of course I did the research on that as well. So she want a bigger hips and usually the doctor will inject her own fat into her
Right.
butt, right? That's what it should be. But she's just too slim. He cannot find fat on her body.
Yeah. I think you're right. I remember that. They tried to get it from her stomach, or usually that's where they get it from,
Right.
and they moved it. And they think because they don't know what happened that he injected something into her bloodstream or something because she complained that she couldn't breathe.
Right.
So he immediately took her to the hospital, and then she fell into a coma, and
Oh
that was it.
no. Oh
She never
no.
woke up.
Wow.
So I'm curious, Mia. This is completely acceptable in Thai culture. Like nobody, like in American culture, plastic surgery is looked upon in very various ways, ranging from very negative to it's okay. But
Right.
generally, people they don't have a good viewpoint on it.
Yeah,
That's my experience. So I'm
right.
just kind of wondering what Thai people think.
Well, I mean, this is the new trend as well. I would say for the past 10 to 20 years that Thai people are become really crazy about surgery. Of course, they had this plastic surgery. Even my mom, she had plastic surgery done. I will not tell what part of her body, but she did long time ago.
Hmm.
And she was telling me that in that time she was having an accident, and her face was a little deconstructed. So to make her look the same, the doctor has to do plastic surgery on her. And of course, the technology and more advanced these days, and especially the Korean trend. When you
Hmm.
talk about a Korean celebrity or singers or pop singer, even a man has surgery done.
Yeah, yeah.
You see the crazy they compare like before and after with the Korean pop star. Like men's look like woman, look like girl.
Yeah, yeah, I've
Yes,
noticed that.
right. And you want this elongated face. You don't want a round shape, like round face like what we do in Thailand. You want to have big nose or cute little eyes, and it's affordable here, even for Thai people. Imagine in the West and you want to get a surgery done. Gosh, it costs so much, right? Look, to get the boob jobs in America will cost something. Do you know? I don't know.
I
I
have
guess
no idea. Anybody who's seen me knows that I don't have it.
10,000, 20,000. I don't know the numbers, but here 100,000 baht you can get a boob job, a good one.
Hmm.
Now it seems like I talked a lot about boobs. But because everybody is, if you know me, if you have seen me, I'm a Thai, but I have more curves than normal Thai. Talk about that yes, we all want what we don't have, right?
Hmm.
And this is the Buddhism country, the moderation, the middle way. This day, yes, surgery, plastic surgery, it's acceptable. If you don't overdo it, like I can understand if you want to have a
Hmm.
nose bridge a little, because sometimes some girl doesn't have anything here, so
Right.
it's absolutely flat and it probably not look good on the camera or anything like that. That's fine, but what I heard is once you start the first surgery, the
Hmm.
next one will be more and more easy for you to get into it. Oh, okay, now my nose is larger. Okay, I have to enlarge my chin because it's too short. Make it longer.
Hmm.
But inject, I don't know, silicone or whatever. Or my jaw is a little too big. So this obsession has been really, really crazy. And unfortunately, people who take advantage of this business, start to do their own things, and they're not really a certified plastic surgery or not even a doctor, for example.
Hmm.
So if you ask me what I really think about it, it's kind of like you have a lot of ladyboys walking around. We have no problem with it. Same with plastic surgery. You
Hmm.
seem like okay, but they're not gonna come out and say, "Hey, I just got my notes done." If you're not a good
Right.
friend, right? But yeah, overall, if they look pretty, it's fine. If you not overdo it, it's fine. But I am one of many girls who using a beauty clinic, for my face, for my skin mainly. And
Hmm.
of course, I am in my 30s. The doctor offer me a couple of times with this Botox.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I said, I know I'm in my 30s, but I don't think I need it right now.
Hmm.
And she started to tell me that last time there was a girl who, I think she was 21 years old, come in for the Botox.
Oh, wow.
It really shocked me to like, wow, that young, and she want to be pretty. Who's to blame? I don't know.
I hear what you're saying. The bridge on the nose, the bigger breasts, the bigger hips, a face that's more oval as opposed to round. And it does make me sad because you're basically talking about all Asian features. eyes that need to be with the fold and
Right,
wider,
right.
a bridge. You know, like I have classic Chinese looks. My face was considered pretty flat. I don't have a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
know what I
but
mean?
you have a really nice face, long face.
But you know what I mean? And like someone who has more of a round face,
Mm.
or, you know, someone who isn't built, you know, like a beautiful Brazilian woman with all the curves, you know? Asian women, I mean, you're a rare case, you're very curvy, but Asian women are just not made that way. And so it's like, I do find that a little sad. We're
Yeah, I know.
basically perpetuating and saying it's okay for women to change the way they look and to try to look like a different race.
Yeah, and we are still really popular for exotic beauty of Thai women.
Right, right. Yeah, because I remember this guy that I used to date. We were talking about the white trend. Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
women want to have white skin like the Koreans or the Japanese. And
Right.
he says, Lonnie, if you look at the guys that come to Thailand, what kind of girls do they choose? They choose the girls that look exotic to them, the tan. They
Right,
have dark
right,
skin.
right.
They don't have the white skin,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So he doesn't understand, you know,
Well,
why.
maybe those women are not target a Western man. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Yeah.
Thai men and Asian men do desire the women with the white skin.
Anyway, but you know, as far as this whitening goes, believe me, I have done a lot of research. Why? Because I'm so curious about all this. And again, you probably not heard of this news because it was I think it's last year that a girl she wants to have white skin. Once again, when we talk about white skin, it doesn't mean white Michael Jackson white. Okay, you want this young looking like a baby skin. So a lot of products offered by a beauty clinic, and one of them that I think are quite extreme is the injection of this substance called glutathione. It's supposed to whiten your skin, but you inject it right into your vein.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that's what the quick fix to be white and pretty. I've seen the show that's they interview Pretty. They say all the girls got this injection. When you see them, let's just Google it. Like Pretty Bangkok model show, they have this crazy bright skin, so
Okay.
white, so pure. Yeah, so a lot of them are, go to this the clinic, and what happened is, of course, when you give it injection into the vein, and sometimes it's leak. And yes, that's one dead case that has been reported.
Ew, it leaked.
And imagine how many cases that has been just swept under the rug because
Right,
nobody
right.
want to report about it. So yeah, some die from this whitening substance.
So sad.
It's really sad things to think about. We are a Buddhism country, and yes, the philosophy of Buddhism is moderation, right? The middle way. So yes, I'm not against the plastic surgery or beauty clinic, but it has to be a limit. And you
Right.
know, if your career is to be pretty, like the pretty job, I can understand that you want to whiten your skin or make a little surgery to for the better pay, right? But if you also, you know, intelligence and good personality, that could bring you into a really unique pretty as well. So not too extreme, that's what I'm trying to say. Moderation, be safe, and the guys will love you the way you are.
Jeez. All right. Well, please let us know your thoughts on this. I'd really like to hear it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can talk about this again in the details, right?
Right.
In a particular
Yeah.
subject. I know this, we cannot talk forever. We have to
Yeah.
end
Well, we
this.
can. That's a problem. It's a big topic. Well, please leave a comment.
Yes, please
and
do.
let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you. So until next time, sawadee ka.
สวัสดีเจ้า Take care everyone